Downhill racing is a rapidly growing part of the mountain bike landscape. The geometry of the Status, which is this bike, and its downhill tuned suspension is tuned to stay plush on square-edged bumps, yet still accelerate quickly. Mountain bike suspension is designed to absorb the energy of impacts, which is the energy it takes to move a bike's wheel up and over trail features. This improves the ride quality, rider control, overall efficiency of the rider and the bike together. Suspension systems have three basic components: the spring, which absorbs and returns the energy of an impact, the damper, which controls the spring, and the linkage, which connects the spring and damper to the wheel. So the spring, right here, absorbs the energy of an impact and returns it by returning the wheel to a neutral position. This is a coil spring, and it's a simple spring. It's easily made for a specific shock application. Has a plush linear feel. It is supple on small bumps and helps provide active suspension system. It is rather heavy in weight compared to air springs, which is a different type of spring found on like cross-country bikes, and it has limited preload adjustment. It is most commonly found on longer travel bikes such as downhill bikes and all mountain bikes. The damper controls the spring's rate of compression and rebound. Without a damper, a spring will return its stored energy back to the wheel immediately. This causes the loss of control and tends to pitch the rider forward or backwards off the bike. Compression can be used in two ways. It can control how quickly a fork or shock compresses in high G turns and hard braking, and it can also act as a pedal platform, which is a measure of low speed compression dampening that tunes out slow speed motions coming from the rider. This helps to combat pedal bob, which is a tendency for full suspension bikes to be sensitive to the rider's pulsating pedal stroke, so they tend to kind of bob side to side. So this helps to dampen that. It is frequently found on longer travel bikes is the adjustable compression, which gives the ability to split it into high and low speed. The linkage, which is right here, is necessary to connect the wheels and the frame. All Specialized bike, which is this type of bike, it's the brand, have the FSR suspension linkage in the rear. The FSR is a 4-bar linkage that gives the ability to determine the optimal wheel path. The Horst link, which is the heart of the FSR's patented suspension system, is a pivot that sits in the front of and slightly behind the rear axle. This gets the axle off the chainstay, which rotates around a fixed point. The axle path is the route taken by the axle as travel is utilized. Because the dropouts are on the seat stay, not the chainstay, the rear wheel is not forced to rotate around the main pivot. This offers the ability to fine-tune for the experience. Downhill bikes have an axle path that works better for the hard, square-edged bumps. So the Status downhill race geometry and reliable component specs keeps the rider on track and in control on technical downhill terrain.